Everybody and welcome back to Falcon Plays Dark Souls 2. And last episode we took down the Lost Sinner. We also got a few extra items from getting the Drain Lake shield, which has been going to be really helpful in our run. Probably the shield that I stick to for the most of the run. Before we do anything else, I wanted to come and talk to this guy just to show you something over here. Essentially, once you beat the Lost Sinner, Homeboy over here is going to actually sell his equipment. So you got the Pinot Mask. Let's actually read this out though. The spikes pointing inwards suggest that this was not only used to bind prisoners, but to torture them as well. And this is the Mask of the Lost Sinner. Increases equipment load. That's the reason why I want to show that off. It increases your equipment load, which is going to be really good. The thing is that it kind of weighs a bit, so its increase in equipment load kind of offsets unless you have like a high adaptability or like a higher, say, vitality or something like that. So keep that in mind, but definitely a mask that I usually buy, and I think I'm going to buy it right now as a matter of fact. Let's see what else over here. We have the Penal Straitjacket. Straitjacket of the Lost Sinner. A tightly cinched belt presses against the waist. By now, no one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. And then we have the Penal Handcuffs. Hands restraints for the Lost Sinner. Increases the power of pyromancy. So again, if you're going to be going the pyromancy route, this will probably work out for you indeed. A device used to restrict the use of hands. By now, no one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. And finally, the Penal Skirt. A tattered skirt that the guilty wear in shame. By now, no one knows. Yeah, we already know that. So there's all the equipment over here for him. I suggest at least buying a few of them, if anything, just to kind of proceed the storyline with the merchant, because you do have to kind of buy a few items for them to kind of proceed their storyline down and whatnot. So I did buy the Pinot Mask. I think that's going to be more than enough for now. I don't think there's really anything else I'm really interested in at the moment. But, you know, I gave him a good 7,000 souls. That should be more than enough, I want to hope, to keep the storyline going here.
Very much.
Alrighty. Anything else from you? Anything you need to say?
I considered returning to my homeland, but I've decided I've started to turn a handsome profit.
Yeah, so he was gonna go back home, but, you know, apparently he's starting to make more money now, so he's like, fuck that shit. I don't blame him. But, you know, is that really the reason why you're not going home, or is it because you can't go home? Because we're all here for a reason, we just don't know why. And, you know, that's gonna basically be, fortified a bit more once we get a few more NPCs that kind of tell you what's up. Now, if we go and talk to the map maker really quickly here, remember there was only one flame on the map? Well, we got two flames now. And, you know, we don't know what that is. Is it because we beat the Lost Giant and the Lost Sinner? Two Great Souls? Two Great Souls down and two flames on the map? Maybe. Who knows? Let's see what he has to say, though.
Oh, hello again. You've made it. The map, I presume. Of course. Take a good look. Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it. Did you see the flame on them? It wasn't there. I don't...
Alright, so he doesn't know what causes it. You know, I have an idea, bro, but I'm gonna try to have you figure it out yourself. But either way, just to get a little bit of flavor text here, he will tell you about some other things later on. The more stuff you, more NPCs you talk to, etc., etc. But you know, I don't want to spoil too much in case you're following this dedicatedly, or dedicatingly following this as opposed to other walkthroughs and whatnot. If you are, appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far and not getting too annoyed by the little stops talking to people and stuff like that. Let's see if the cat has anything new for us.
Who are you again? No, I'm not. You do have a rather pleasant type.
Yeah, still the same thing. This cat's always a bitch, isn't she? Who are you again? Oh, I'm sorry, you have a pleasant smell. Yeah, fuck you, sweet shellcore. There's nothing, sweet about you.
Are you going to see the old one? Those four? For heavens, imagine.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't think she really has anything new to say.
Have you made friend? He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now. Covenant.
Yeah, he's talking about the crestfallen warrior. So yeah, even in my off-camera run, which I'm quite ahead in the game, she hasn't really switched up her text just yet, so I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I guess we'll figure it out at some point or another. I already bought the Silver Cat ring. By the way, we could use this right now and actually start going down below, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later, because I do want to, if anything, start going towards the Huntsman Corpse, because, or Huntsman Corpse? Cops? Whatever. Just because it'll give us access to a few more Titanite shards, which is really important right now, because I do want to take the time to actually upgrade my, let me drop some souls in that. I do want to take the time to actually upgrade my mace, because it's going to be really, really imperative to do so, especially for a few areas that I found that are, you know, it's a lot better to have a bashing weapon than it is to have, like, a sword. Cat, I'm talking over here. Stop being so fucking rude. Other than that, nobody else really has anything else to offer right now, or at least new tidbits of information. So let's just do a little bit of quick leveling. I'll do that on my own time. And I'll meet up with you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so from Majula, you want to go heading towards Heights Flame Tower. But instead, because we've already gone through that area of Heights Flame, there is going to be an NPC over here. We haven't finished Heights Flame, by the way. There is another boss that we could go and... I kind of feel like going and doing that boss now, as a matter of fact. You know what? I'll talk to you later, babe. I have a boss to kind of go handle here really quickly. Just because there's really not much to do at Heights Flame, to my knowledge, at least how far I'm in, after this one boss. So I figured we could probably go and handle him, although the reason why I wanted to upgrade my mace is because I felt that this boss is a little bit easierly handled with an actual mace weapon. But you know what? I feel that if I just take my time with it and not fuck around too much, I should be able to do it just fine with the unupgraded mace, I should say. I mean, that's how we handled the Lost Sinner after. Well, actually, we didn't use the mace for the Lost Sinner. So, who am I to talk? But then again, we used an unupgraded mace to fight the gargoyles, so I mean, there is that. So, we'll see. Well, we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'm not making too big of a mistake over here. So, let's just kind of do a quick, like, fucking run to the boss. We really have nothing to do with these guys right now. They're not going to really pester us too... Well, they're going to pester us, but... You know, as long as we don't get in their grill, they won't get in my grill. Hopefully that's going to be the case here. It might be a few that we have to deal with, but we'll see if I could just kind of rush through. Hopefully without, you know, triggering the whole platoon of these guys to come after me. Now, what's funny about these guys is that they all take a defensive position and guard the openings. Like, see, this guy just instantly came over here. Like, he had no interest in fighting right now. He was just kind of like, nah, fuck it, I'm trying to block this path over here. They're all going to do that, but you should be okay if you do some little fancy maneuvering. The one guy that we are going to have to fight, though, is the guy at the very top. If anything, I should have probably started equipping my mace over here. Make sure that nobody's behind me. I'm pretty sure somebody's behind me. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I guess I already fought him before. So, basically, this won't be here unless you fight this guy who's coming down to say hello. Okay, guys, give me a second. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a lot of you guys. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. Fuck you guys. Are they all behind me? Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys relax. Is that it? Is that it? I get to stop right there? I'm not sure if you're stopping there, but I'm going to grab this item. Okay, they're not stopping there. Fuck the chest. I'll deal with that later. Let's just go in here. And we're going to be treated to a nice little surprise here. Oh, Dragon Slayer. Wait a minute. Who is this? Alrighty, yeah. So as you can imagine... Ornstein? Fuck yeah, it's Ornstein. Why is Ornstein here? Well, why is he named the old Dragon Slayer, by the way? Well, I'll give you my own thoughts about that soon enough. As I apparently fucking miss here. Alrighty, I'm doing pretty bad off the start here. I'm being a little bit too cocky. Dune. And you can't stagger him. That's the reason why I love the mace, man. It's such a good weapon. Alright, so he's almost down to half health already, so he's not really that difficult, quite honestly. He's going to do some crazy magic attacks on occasion. And that's a little bit scary. It's going to break your guard, so hopefully he doesn't follow it up with attack. I was kind of lucky that he didn't right there. Let me move back, if I can. Oh, he's going to rush me now? Don't fucking rush me. Hang out for a bit. Just hang out. Have a good time by yourself. Let me drop an Estus really quickly. His magic attacks that he uses, I've never been hit by them, so I'm not sure how deadly they are. Oh, God damn it. Oh god, alrighty. That was pretty pitiful on my part. Yeah, so that's your best opportunity to attack him when he does that jumping attack. Let me pop an Estus over here really quickly. Alrighty. That right there, you might want to avoid. He'll impale you, and he won't kill you, but he'll do a lot of fucking damage, which you probably rather not deal with. So again, if you kind of treat him like the Lost Sinner and just stay all up in his grill, much like many of the Dark Souls bosses, you won't encounter too much of an issue. But you want to take this opportunity to attack him when he does that 1-2 attack. And I've never been hit by that, still. That was the closest I've ever been to, and that was actually quite terrifying. So again, take the opportunity when he does that jump attack to just kind of get all up in that. I staggered him a bit. Can I beat him now? Yes, and that's going to probably be it. There you go, Ornstein down. So, it's sad to say, but, you know, much like the Dragon Rider, absolutely no issue whatsoever to take this guy down. I like how these guys just kind of like waiting when we're like, yeah, what, bitch? What do you guys want? Oh no! No! Don't! Get up! Get up, Falcon! Alright, I'm sorry. Go away. You know, I kind of do want to get that chest behind you, though, so how about you stop being a dick for a second, if that's, you know, in your fucking programming. You know, how to not be a dick. That'd be a great fucking movie title for you, alrighty? Stop being a dick. And you too, what is this guy over here, like, all cocky and whatnot? You're rather entitled, aren't you? Just kind of waiting over there, fucking poised up, ready to fight. That's fine, dude. If I could take on Dragon Slayer Ornstein like nothing, then you are absolutely shit to me. Let me grab this item over here. So again, Dragon Slayer Ornstein, or I should say the old Dragon Slayer, you know, really quite easy. The Ring of Binding is something you can get really early on, and what that does, it kind of almost works like the Binding Ring in Demon Souls, which essentially, instead of dropping all the way down to 50% from dying over and over and not using human effigies, it'll just cap you at 75, I believe. So it's not really that big of a difference, but, you know, every little bit could help, especially if you're running low on effigies. So it's probably a good item to kind of rush to early in the game, but, you know, it's there, in case you want it or not. What do we have here? Hide Knight Iron Mask, which is a cool, and the Tower Shield is also 100% block. However, it requires, I believe, 20 or 30 strength, which is kind of fucking ridiculous if you're not going down the strength build. So that's the reason why I'd rather just go with the Drangleic Shield myself. Now this smug asshole over here.
This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Oh, the fucking
being,
nerve of you.
Nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed.
What you need to do, this will be basically the way to enter the Blue Knight Sentinel Covenant. What it will do is that he won't talk to you until you get yourself an Allstone, I believe. No, not an Allstone, is it? No, it's a certain, I think it's like a item of requital. I really don't know the exact item. I will tell you the item, probably annotation and whatnot. But you do need a certain item that you could only get by helping somebody in, actually, let's not do that. You could actually get the item by either helping somebody online, you know, just being like, you know, some jolly cooperation and whatnot. Or there's also a way to get the item through, I believe, a hidden wall, which is the way I got it in my off-camera run. And basically, you give him the item, then he's just kind of like, oh, hey, sorry for being such a fucking douchebag this whole time. I see that you're cool, you know, just pull your pants down, let's see what I could, you know, placate you with, considering I'm being such a douche this whole time. Let me go back to my jeweler really quickly here. And yeah, so essentially, he doesn't go that far, believe me. Sorry if that's offensive to anybody, but, you know, he's being kind of a smug asshole, you know, transient being. I got your transient being right here. So essentially, that's all that really happens. Then you give him the item, you join the Blue Sentinels, and then you could, you know, basically be a Blue Sentinel Covenant dude, and, you know, that's your thing. You know, I'm not really entirely sure what Covenant I want to join for when I start doing my online PvP, co-op, brawl, jolly cooperation. Who knows? I'll still figure it out. I did recently find the Sunlight Covenant in my off-camera, and that was pretty enticing. But either way, once you're done over here, let's actually go and, I'm not sure if that finishes Hyde's Flame Tower. But those are the only two bosses I've run into just now. Whether there's going to be something that unlocks later on, I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll figure it out. But let's talk to this NPC.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are two, not one pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
Alrighty, so essentially, much like Televangelist, she requires money in order to prove this miracle to me. So let's go ahead and move the path. Oh, son-in-law, I need 2,000 souls. Much be nice. Who are you, the Reverend Jesse Jackson? That's not true. If you're a Jesse Jackson advocate, I apologize. You know, just diarrhea of the mouth, essentially. Alright, I was gonna open up this path. It's gonna basically seal off the area towards Hyde's Flame, but you can go down this path now. And, you know, since you already have the bonfire area lit in Hyde's Flame, you don't really fucking need to, you know, give her money again. Let's do a little talking, though.
To cast miracles, you must... Miracles...
It's gonna be just basically old text. And let's see if we have anything different to sell. I doubt you do. Increases fate. Thanks a lot, connection error. And let's see. I mean, there's a bunch of fate-based miracles. I can't use any of these, quite honestly. So I'm not going to really take the time to do so. I'd like to actually, later on, we will get the Great Magic Weapon, which is requires quite a bit to fate to use. But, you know, you could buff... Basically, if you have like a fire weapon or a lightning weapon, like say the Heights Flame, you could actually put the Great Magic Weapon on top of that, which is pretty fucking crazy. And kind of OP, quite honestly. We're gonna get the Rogue Water here. Let's check that out really quickly. Rogue Water. Crimson Water of unknown origin, restores HP and spell uses, though known to some of us as Red Holy Water, not everyone acknowledges its holy status, huh? And really quickly as well, let's check out the Dragon Slayer Ornstein ring, the Leo ring. Or as it's called now, the old Leo ring. Now, why was Ornstein there? Let's check this out really. The beloved ring of the Dragon Slaying Knight strengthens thrust weapons counterattacks. After many years of use, the ring's face has worn down, but close inspection reveals an engraved lion. So here is a penny for your thought, essentially, is why is Ornstein there? Well, my theory on it so far is from what I've gathered. If you want to kind of, you know, buy into my theory, go ahead. If not, perfectly fine. But what I feel is the issue here is that this is essentially Lordran in a way, like by what I gathered so far talking to NPCs, and we'll continue doing talking to NPCs that give you the same feel, maybe you'll agree, maybe you disagree, is that since, you know, Dark Souls itself, they're always talking about time disparities and whatnot, you know, like people coming in and out, rifts and shit like that. I feel personally that Lordran at one point or another, at some time or another, kind of laid in this area. And this is just kind of like Drangleic itself is an area that was kind of erected where Lordran was at one point or another. That's why there are so many similarities, like, you know, the old Dragon Slayer, for instance, and just certain other items and certain things that they refer to. That's why we find stuff like, you know, that's why you find a bunch of armor that I don't want to spoil just yet, but there's a lot of stuff that you find here that are basically Dark Souls 1 items, and there's a lot of weird references comparing how you talk to NPCs, but we'll get all to that. But my theory is that this is Ornstein, just a different Ornstein. But just like in a weird time rift continuum type of thing.
I don't know who you are, but leave me be. The frailty of the weak disrupts the dark. Leave me alone. I'm interested in one thing, dog. You haven't the gift.
Oh, you go fuck yourself too. So I'd imagine probably another Covenant, if not, like, you know, I need a certain item to unlock this NPC, which I haven't done so in my off-camera run just yet, so I don't necessarily want to give you my for sure aspect of it. My interpretation would be just that, you know, it's probably for a Covenant, but who knows. So we're gonna get our first bonfire into this area, which is cool. I guess I could settle down over here and rest. I don't necessarily think I needed to, but whatever. It's there to go. So this is gonna be the entrance to the Huntsman Corpse, if I'm correct. I think I'm right. What's up, bro? No, it's no time for you to be laying around right now, okay? We're fucking playing a game. Alright, this guy's gonna hit a nice hit on me, apparently. Okay, dick. Alrighty, so... Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I hope you got your bows or a crossbow of some kind. Alrighty, dicks. So over here you're gonna deal with a lot of these butterflies. Now, unlike the crystal butterflies in Dark Souls, they're not gonna come after you and, like, you know, make your life a living hell. By the way, did you fuck with the crystal butterflies in the crystal caverns? Because I did, and oh man, bad idea, Falcon. Fucking terrible idea. Those guys did not fuck around. I mean, especially if you weren't like a magic class, you could kind of take them out from far away. If you had to deal with those guys like mano a mano, then good luck to you, man. You're a fucking stronger man than I am for dealing with that. And this is nothing here. I don't think you even break this. No. Alright. Okay. We have a little bit of a broken down house. Over there is going to be the Undead Purgatory. If you guys were familiar with the early bosses or the early videos of Dark Souls, that is where you fight the Chariot boss. And it's kind of a fun fight. It's a little bit of a gimmick fight for sure, but it's a lot more funner than, say, Bed of Chaos ended up being, or the old Dragon God from Demon's Souls. But we'll deal with that soon enough. Probably not just yet. I'd rather like to get an upgraded... Oh, shit. I'd rather not take an arrow to the side. So over here you're going to deal with a bunch of bandits. These assholes will basically focus on poison. I hope you have some poison arrows, by the way, because they become really, really useful, quite honestly. Alrighty, this guy's going to hang out over there and just be a total douchebag about things. Let's see. Yeah, alrighty. Yeah, I could snipe too. At some point or another, I guess I'll fucking aim. Are you going to aim at him at some point? Nope. Okay, cool. That's fine. Who cares about aiming? Auto aim? No? This is fucking foolish. Alright. Roll. Roll. Okay, you got me there. Okay, not really the best spot I wanted to be in, but not completely over. Don't poison me though, dick. Okay, that was a really uncalled for backstab, but okay. Let me just chill. Fuck, man. Let me just chill over here, where you can't hit me with these fucking poison arrows. There you go, all dead. That was really unfortunate. I wasn't really planning to fall down here just yet, but again, it's not really dead, you know. If you fall down there, probably dead, but I haven't tried it, and I'm not crazy enough to try it, quite honestly. And we got a soul of life soldier, life gem, and a soul of a nameless soldier. No big deal. Again, with these guys, I was just trying to get cocky and like fighting them from afar. You don't really have to do that. These guys kind of excel at dual wielding, so they don't have any shields. So if you just kind of rush them with your sword out, you know, they're not gonna really do much in terms of defending themselves. So keep that in mind for sure. I think that for the most part, we got the bandit's knife here. I think for the most part, there's nothing much else right now to do in this area other than go back outside. But at least we took care of these guys right here. There's a ladder over there which we will end up taking soon enough, but not just yet. This will open from the other side, but we don't have access to that just yet. Yeah, I guess we have to go up that ladder, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I have a little bit more exploring to do, quite honestly. So it's all about, this is what this game's all about, man, exploring. Actually, I can't explore because I can't get back up there. Okay, never mind. Fuck you, Falcon. Explore my ass. Let's go up through here. See what is there above us here. What do we got here? Alrighty. It's gonna be another bandit over here for sure. I think another one kind of jumps and tries to ambush you from the side, if I'm right. Yeah, I think he just jumped behind me. Oh, yeah. Again, they don't have any shields and they come right at you, so kind of treat them like those exploding zombies that just kind of jump at you. As long as you kind of beat them to the punch, you should be perfectly fine. And this will be giving you an item, and there's nothing else over here, I do believe. I'm always really cautious about pressing X against these walls, because you never know, man. And let's see, what do we have over here? Poison moss and a life gem, alright, all good. And then this is quite a scary drop, but you can make this drop. This is to go kind of go back outside. But we don't really need to do that, I don't think, or do we? No, I think we do. So let me... I should probably put on my cat ring, but I'm a little bit too lazy to do that, unfortunately. So let's just go back over through here. There's going to be a bonfire really shortly. That kind of, it's kind of a really nearby bonfire, which is... I'm not sure why it's there. I guess I know why it's there, just so you don't have to go through this little section every single time. But, you know, it's a little bit, I guess Dark Souls is really the game of bonfires, or Dark Souls 2. Like, bonfires fucking everywhere. Broken thief sword, no big deal. You can't open that. There's nothing to see there to my knowledge, anyway. Alrighty. We're gonna go through here, and it's gonna be a little bit of an ambush over here. Yeah. Nice try, dude. I'm not gonna lie, though. He scared the shit out of me the first time I ran through here. No lie, I turned that corner, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, buddy. Okay, so our bonfire is right below. There's an item over here. You could kind of get it if you just kind of run off and then turn around mid-air, but you know what? I'm not fucking crazy. I'm going to do this the way that I know how to do it. So let's take this ladder down here first and foremost. Alright. And our bonfire is going to be just down right here, and boom. And this, I think, is probably a good spot to call it an episode here today, guys. We did get the old Dragon Slayer done with. We're going to run through this whole area next time. And Undead Purgatory, we might do it now or later. This depends on how cocky I'm feeling. Probably not too cocky, though. So either way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far, and this is helping you out. If not, at least giving you a little bit of information here and there. But once again, if you did enjoy it, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. The support really does mean a lot. And other than that, I will catch you.